their department, so we can do it with them. We are also just implementing a countrywide integration partner network, so who can support all these services. That means, I believe it's so important that it's simple for customer at any time. Okay, coming to the future, short, only to explain a little bit what's going ahead, next steps. Of course, I want to come back. So, how it works. So, what's coming up next? We have seen in the, at the beginning I've explained a little bit the layer, connectivity, application and all these things. I believe the connectivity, the device management, the application, and partly also the big data lake and the analytics is partly already existing with the Cumulocity platform and the Jasper. I believe it's a huge advantage technology we have implemented, full cloud-based. As the next steps, we are talking about much more analytic parts. You remember the top line was the AI, the artificial intelligence, and the machine learning, and more analytics. This is the next steps we are planning also for the second half of the year. New services on top. That means it's not only that we're offering an independent service. With the Cumulocity platform, we have actually more than 80 use cases which we can plug in directly tomorrow morning. If customers are interested, we can do it directly with all the devices at the end and all these things. I believe we will offer many more new services in the next weeks to the market, and we can copy and paste it customer by customer by customer in hours. We are not talking about days, weeks, or months. We also will announce new partnerships. I cannot explain all today. I believe you know the IoT system consists of it's an ecosystem, and we want to orchestrate this ecosystem, and more partners are coming in. There will be some more global partnerships we will announce also in a few weeks. Developers, we talked a lot about developers, you know, the initiative of the government, the 10,000 developers and startup companies. We are in discussion with many of them also, for example, using the Unlimit enablement platform from Cumulocity as a, let's call it a developer kit, to go ahead with this platform and developing application as simple as possible. We need many new applications in the market to make our life in the private and the business side much more easier. Innovation. I've explained also, we have done the Interthrone idea contest. We are thinking about a hackathon mechanism, a roadshow also in the second half of the year, because innovation, it's a must. That's the reason why we are so independent. Whenever new things are coming up, innovation is key, and innovation is coming most of the time from all these small companies or big companies who have an idea, and we want to implement it as soon as possible. And for this you need an interaction. One interaction is really using the Interthrone mechanism, or also using hackathon, or many other things in the future. Last but not least, we are hiring. We are looking for people. And how we are doing this, I believe on one side is we can stay there and wait until someone's knocking our door. The other opportunity is meet these people. That's the reason why we are now starting a university program in the near future, in the next weeks, where we are discussing much more with universities. Explain what does it mean in principle, not place Unlimit as a company. It's much more explain what is the Internet of Things. You know, you remember last time in November, we talked about 15 billion connected devices in 5 years. 27 million devices per day worldwide which will be connected. It's a digital program. And I believe the young people, especially in India, they're so interested. I've done many lectures in universities, and I never will forget, if I compare Europe, I'm a German with India. Here in India, I was on the Sunday morning in a university, 8 o'clock Sunday morning. There were 500 students. I believe if I will do the same in Germany, I will be alone. So, it shows how the people are interested in all these technologies, and they want to learn and to participate. And we want to hand over all these tools, and we want to work much closer together. So, key takeaways. On the point, I believe we have done our homework, we have done a lot. We can do all the time more, for sure, but we have to focus a little bit all the time. We cannot do all in one day. We are growing strong. We are looking for people, we are in the market, we are onboarding customer, new services on top, as you have seen. Our strategy is clear. It's the first picture. It's a simple picture, but it explains our journey, how we are going ahead. We are executing. It's not only bubbles we are showing. There's a reason why it was so important for us to show also that's live. That's not a PowerPoint presentation you show. No, that's live. We want to show these things live. So, and we want to offer all these new services as fast as possible. Not so, let's see, in 6, 7, 8 months we have one service and it could happen next year we have the next. No, as soon as possible. I like to compare this with an app store. An app store you find daily new apps. We will not offer daily new services, but hopefully weekly new services on these platforms. So, and hopefully, that's the reason why I'm also here. I'm here now the second time. I hopefully will come back also in the second half of the year to offer new services in the market. I believe, last slide, I like it. It shows how it works. He has made this quote in 1667, right, around the 17th century, and I believe it brings all these things on a point. Many things we believe are not visible, are not possible, but with all of us, with you and with all the people, it is possible, and I believe things will change much, much faster than we ever have expected, and we can be a part of this, and we will be a part of this. India especially, there's a reason why I'm also here. I believe in India is a huge opportunity for all of us to increase these things in the India market. So, I believe that's all from my side.